want to talk about your heart for a second. And it sounds weird when I say that, but do you allow yourself to feel every single emotion? Allow it to come and go as it pleases? Because sometimes when we feel a heavy emotion, we tend to suppress it. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to acknowledge it. We kind of just push it down. And sometimes it's fine depending on the situation you're in, and maybe you just need to avoid it in that moment. But you have to make sure you go back to that feeling. You have to allow yourself to feel sad. You have to allow yourself to feel grief or heaviness, because if you don't, you're creating an imbalance within yourself. Because when there is a moment to acknowledge pain and stress and sadness, you're gonna feel a sense of emptiness. You may even draw blank. You don't know how to acknowledge that sadness because you have just been suppressing it all the time. The same thing goes when it comes to love. Allow yourself to feel love, to feel happiness, to feel joy, and let it radiate outwards. And don't feel like if you're feeling happy the next moment, it's just all gonna go away and you're gonna feel sad the next moment. Allow your emotions to come and go. And don't feel like you have to hold on to them, because the next moment you are gonna feel happy, you are gonna feel balance, you're gonna feel peace. It's always gonna come back around. If you're feeling angry, we start to think of all the reasons why we're angry, and then it keeps us in that state longer. So if you want to feel happy, think about all the things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness and gratitude, and you'll just continue to feel more of that emotion. You have to feel those sad moments, because if you don't, then you can't have the happy and joyful moments. Being sad sometimes, going through heartbreak or going through betrayal or whatever you're going through, those things are important because it allows you to grow as a person. It allows you to expand your heart, expand your mind, and just become more mindful of how you're feeling. It gives you a sense of awareness and stability. Now, it's very easy to blame our external factors on why you're feeling a certain way, why you're feeling sad, why you're feeling this anxiousness, or again, like I said, heartbreak. That's when you gotta dive deep. What allowed you to feel this way? Because you are the only person that has control over your emotions. You can change this emotion. You can make that shift. If you believe in a happier future and that you are deserving of that better future for yourself, it will happen. It can manifest. So check in with yourself, check in with your heart, and check in with your mind. If you're ever feeling a tightness in your chest, it's because you're holding back an emotion. Do you really need to cry? Are you feeling anxiety? Acknowledge those emotions so that they can pass and move through your body. Because if you allow emotions to suppress itself, to build up inside your body, you'll start to feel physical pain. Like, for example, when I experience anxiety and I don't acknowledge it, I start to feel it. I'll feel it in my arms, I'll feel the tightness in my chest, or you get shortness of breath. You know when you're feeling anxiety. So the point of this is you have to acknowledge your emotions no matter what they are. I encourage you to do this in a safe environment, whether it's in your bedroom, just relaxing on the bed and just taking a moment to journal and acknowledge these feelings, or going outside, being amongst nature and talking to the trees and just allowing yourself to feel, or going to a trusted person that you feel safe and comfortable with to be vulnerable to, for allow them to listen to you and understand you. Allowing yourself to feel every emotion, happiness, sadness, anger, irritability, acknowledge them and let them pass. It becomes a part of you. It allows you to develop your emotional intelligence. The more you become aware of how you feel, the more you're able to communicate to your loved ones. You're able to feel more safe in knowing how you're feeling, how you wish to express yourself, and you won't feel so empty when you're going through these emotions, because you're able to recognize them, to be mindful and acknowledge them, and become stronger in the end. So I want to check in on you. How are you doing? How's your heart? How are you feeling emotionally, mentally? Let's talk about it. And as always, thank you so much for your support. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.